You probably know Kaifeng from the game of Where Wings Meet, a bustling mythological metropolis. But 2 weeks ago, I traveled to the real one. Now, on paper, modern Kaifeng City is a Tier 4 city. It doesn't even have an airport. But who needs a plane when you have this? 300 km per hour, ground level.
The train will arrive at Kaifeng Railway Station.
The game developers might have built a fantasy, but the real journey? It starts now. To find the soul of the game, let's leave the modern world behind. Welcome to the Qingming Riverside Garden. If you play the game, you know this city is the DNA of the Qingming stroll. It is a 5-meter long masterpiece, basically a surveillance tape of daily life from 1,000 years ago, capturing more than 800 characters in excruciating detail. In the game, it's a digital reference. Here, it's a physical reality. This isn't just a theme park. They're attempting a live stimulation, not a museum, and immersion. But to truly understand a culture, you have to taste it. I found a hidden gem inside called Song Yan. Literally, it's the Song Dynasty Grand Banquet. Think of it as a chef's table, meeting immersive theater. Walking in feels like I'm loading into a cutscene. The maids, the vendors, everyone's strictly in character. Oh, to really blend in, don't forget to change in Hanfu, a traditional clothing, right here. The rental and the professional makeups are included and completely free. Just a heads up, if you want the full look, set aside at least 30 minutes for styling. But let's talk about the food. Every dish is a recreation of 1,000 years ago recipe, sourced from the Asian text Shan Jia Qing Gong. Look at this, chrysanthemum tofu. The chief sliced a block of tofu into thousands of hair-thin strands until it blooms like a flower in the soup. The knife skills required for this? Absolutely insane. The menu is massive, 15 courses in total. I won't spoil the prices. You need to come here and experience it. Now, the numbers. These fees cost between $50 to $80. Sounds pricey, right? But wait for a glitch. The price includes unlimited access to the park for all shows for 3 whole days. And usually, the park tickets alone is 120 yuan, $16. So you basically get a Michelin level history meal and the park entry become a bonus. That is a steal. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. They say in Kaifeng, the day doesn't start with the sun. It starts with the sound. This is the Xiangguo forest bell. It weighs 5 tons. Dates back to 1768, and when it rains, legend says you can hear it across the entire city. Welcome to the Xiangguo Temple. In the Northern Song Dynasty, this wasn't just a temple. It was the Vatican of China. But interestingly, it was also the Wall Street. Yes, you didn't hear me wrong. It hosted the largest international trading market of the era, from Persian jewelries to rare silk. This was the economic heart, where faith met finance. Speaking of the emperors, the founder of the Song Dynasty, Emperor Zhao, aka Big Zhao, once walked into this very hall. He stopped in front of the giant Buddha and asked a dangerous question. I am the emperor. Should I kneel? Think about it. If he kneels, he lowers his royal status. If he doesn't, he insults the gods. The head monk didn't blink. He replied it with 8 words. The present Buddha does not bow to the past Buddha. Brilliant, right? Living God, the emperor laughed and stayed standing. And look here, every visitor gets 3 free incense sticks. In Chinese culture, the smoke acts as messenger, carrying out our wishes from human world up to the heavens. I'm going to light mine now. Next stop, the Iron Pagoda. Do you recognize these? In Wei Wing's meat, this is the prototype for the Kaifeng furnace. It is the oldest, tallest landmark in Kaifeng, standing here for nearly 1,000 years. But the iron tower is actually not made of iron. It's a glazed porcelain. The bricks are deep rusted brown. From a distance, it looks like a heavy cast iron. It's a massive optical illusion. So why porcelain? Before this, a wood tower stood here. But boom! Lightning struck and it burned it to the ground. Song Dynasty engineers learned their lesson. They need a plan B. They decided, if wood burns, let's build the next one out of something that has already been burned. Ceramics. Fireproof, water resistance, and lightning proof. An Asian system upgrade. But the name Iron Pagoda fits for another reason. It is the undying colossus of architecture. Since 1049 AD, it has survived 43 earthquakes, 10 massive floods, and countless wars. In 1938, the Japanese army opened fire on it with heavy artillery. A massive hole has blown right through the body, but incredibly, it did not fall. It stood wounded but upright. Iron will wrapped in porcelain skin. Here is the massive travel tip. Because I bought a combo ticket, this next spot was basically free. Welcome to the Hanyuan forest of steles. It's called a forest, but the tree aren't the main characters. It's a forest of stone and ink. Imagine a library, but instead of books, the pages are curved into thousands of rock tablets. From ancient imperials to modern masters. If their handwriting was famous, it's curved here. You might say, but I don't read Chinese. It doesn't matter. In China, calligraphy isn't just writing. It is the abstract art. It is the graphic design of ancient world. Plus, the garden is perfect palate cleanser, quiet and peaceful. Before we heading to our final, craziest stop. We have arrived at the highlight, Wanshui Mountain, Martial Arts City. Forget about Disney prices. The price here is absolutely insane. Spiced chicken racks, 15 yuan. That's about $2. And tornado potato, $1.5. 10 dumplings, 2.5. Fresh wrapped wonton soup, $1.25. And bottled water, it's 2 yuan. That's about 30 cents. The price inside are the same as the street outside. But you know what's better? This place is literally a huge RPG game in real life. You complete mission, play mini games, interact with NPCs, and earn the soul money. You know, that's the jiaozi we talk about in the Lord of Kaifeng. So if you miss that deep dive, don't forget to check it out. And here, jiaozi has real value. You can actually exchange it for fruits, magnets, and souvenirs. But I came here for the action. The 3 assaults on the Jewel Village is the blockbuster. Real horses, real cannons, real stunts. Oh, there's even a live concert to heat up the crowd. But then comes the moment I've been waiting for. Before the fireworks was invented, the Chinese created this 打铁花 iron flower. It is the molten iron heated to 1,600 degrees Celsius. Brave artists scoop up the liquid metal and throw it against the cold night air. It's dangerous, it's fleeting. They call it the ultimate peak of Chinese athletics. A shower of liquid gold. A city buried 6 times. A 55-meter tower made of porcelain. A stone library of calligraphy. And a theme park that throws liquid iron. The best part, all those tickets was part of the $14 combo. Kaifeng isn't just a history book, it's alive, it's loud, and it tastes delicious. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Viku, a content creator decoding the East, dedicating to bridge the Chinese culture and the game lore in Where Wings Meet and beyond. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.